how's it going? It's time to put him in the win column. I'm Scott Spreitzer. He's Doug Upstone. We are DocSports.com. Saturday college basketball. I'll tell you what, as the Nashville teens once said, later to be said again by Mr. David Lee Roth, we are in the middle of Tobacco Road. It is Duke at North Carolina. Doug Upstone, Duke 11-10. That's the record. And just yesterday, they were called as one of the first four teams out of the Big Dance as of right now. Losses to Notre Dame, to Pitt, to Miami, Florida. Those certainly don't help the resume. They got to get a win here, but they need to get to the ACC finals, I think, in my opinion, to have a chance to get into the Big Dance. It's an interesting matchup here. Duke's terrible against the three. They're pretty bad at effective field goal percentage defense overall. They don't get to the free throw line. Horrible in free throw to field goal attempt ratio. And listen, I know North Carolina has horrible, and I mean horrible, offensive metrics. And maybe that could be just what the doctor ordered for Duke on the defensive end of the court. So I'm going to side with Duke for that reason. I think, a little bit of revenge here, but also the fact that North Carolina can be pretty bad on the offensive end. It is a slight lean towards the Duke Blue Devils for me, Doug. This will not, I guarantee you, will not be a premium play for me this Saturday.
I can understand why, Scott. This is not your classic matchup, that's for sure, that we're used to seeing. But at the same time, I think we both agree that it will be very competitive. Both teams have just glaring weaknesses. In fact, I even mentioned this last week. North Carolina, terrible outside shooting team, just over 30% on three-point shots. They only average just over three. Duke was looking better, but then now they're off consecutive defeats. And the lack of defense, that's the problem. 42.2% and 223rd in defensive efficiency. But the thing is, Scott, is that this is a strange series. And roughly 60% of the time in the last, let's just say 10 to 15 years, is that the road team is the one that covers the spread. So I, like you, have just a slight lean with Duke in this one.
I'll tell you what, Doug, I got a lot more than slight leans going on this weekend at DocSports.com on my homepage. And we cashed a nice 7-star winner on a Wednesday when Villanova took apart Creighton 72-60. And I think we're going to have another one. Got a couple of big plays earmarked for the weekend. So it looks like we're going to have a nice sized play for Saturday and probably another 3-game package, 2-1 last week with our 3-game package. And it's a situation where I really like this time of year, as I'm sure do you. I've also got NASCAR going this weekend. We're back with NASCAR 50 and 28 run and NASCAR at DocSports.com. What you got going this weekend on Doug Upstone's homepage at DocSports.com?
Well, Scott, I have to congratulate you. I thought you were almost going to go 3 weeks without mentioning Creighton, but you know what? I knew it couldn't happen. So that being the case, you did play against them. I congratulate you there. But I knew that mention was get in there somehow. But yes, you're absolutely right. I will also have some big plays coming this weekend. And, it's the last weekend of the regular season, so there's a lot of great games, but there's going to be a lot of close matchups. And I kind of got my eye a little bit on some of these smaller conference tournaments, and I'm looking for some real sharp angles to be able to attack. So that's going to be a little bit of my focus, not entirely, but a little bit of my focus there. And also NBA right now, red hot. 13-4 in the NBA, up a little over 3,200 units. Okay. I'm looking to cash again this weekend across the board in the NBA and college basketball, Scott.
He's Doug Upstone. I'm Scott Spreitzer. Don't forget about that free $60 account, because you can use that on any of these daily packages this weekend or anytime during the course of the week. You click on the link below the video, get the free $60 account. You can use it on either of our plays this weekend, daily packages, or anybody else on the roster at DocSports.com. He's Doug. I'm Scott. Let's put him in the win column.